Eulogy.
Eulogy.
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah. I almost forgot about this episode because I was just trying to think of which one.
That's funny because this one's about remembering.
It is, yeah. So Eulogy, same piece of technology. Stick it on your brain.
Yeah.
Enter a game. Enter Eulogy.
Enter funeral. It'll be like that Call of Duty game where it was like, press X to pay respects. Would you like me to set this one up?
Do you remember that game that was called LA Noire, where you had to read people's faces?
Yeah.
And there's one guy who's like, there's like a doubt button. You're like, do you think he's bluffing? And the guy's just like, looking the most shiftiest person in the world. But
also, sometimes you take a while to decide, wouldn't you? So the animation would go on way longer than the natural pause. Yeah, you would keep going like...
I think if I was actually this detective, I think I've caught you at this point.
Either that or you've got a severe medical problem with your brain.
Yeah, they need Rivermind.
There's like there's a guy who's looking like Popeye.
I'm sure if I fed him some spinach, he'll tell the truth. So yeah, what's this one about? Okay, so
it's an opportunity for Paul Giamatti to show off his stuff, but I don't really mind that because he's great. So it's about this older guy gets a phone call and says that someone he used to know years and years ago has died, and they're trying to put together a eulogy, but they've got this new technology. Hey, you don't have to fly across the Atlantic to go to the funeral. You can contribute memories using this new product from, I guess the product is called Eulogy. So he sticks the little thing, beep, 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 enter funeral, press X to pay respects. And then he looks at photos.
That's him looking at the photos. Yeah, the problem is he can't remember the face of the person.
He can't remember the face of the person. Yeah, it's been so long, and it's someone that he does have deep personal ties with, but way back in the day. And so the voice that comes with the package with the product tells him to try and find any photos that he's got of her, and then the technology. This is where we get the enter game thing, because it sends him into the photo.
Yeah,
using technology. Magic.
Yeah.
So he goes into these photos. The problem is any photos that he has of her, he's also like scratched out,
yeah,
like cut out. But I thought that was a really, really solid one, and it was also it was very human.
Yeah.
You start off hearing Giamatti's character side of things, but then maybe 20 minutes in, you start seeing the cracks in his story. Like, not that he's lying, but it's just a typical, okay, you got hurt quite badly, but that has made you forget all the terrible stuff you did. And it's really about, it is about remembering other people, but it's also about what happens when you don't take the time and care to keep the connection going, when you, for whatever reason, whether it's just laziness or whether it's because that person's really hurt you. And it's about what happens when you realize you could have had that connection, but you maybe chose not to, or you just allowed the relationship to crumble. And then the regret that he has later, because he only finds out that he feels this way, these deep emotions, because he's going through this eulogy. So it's that whole catch-22 of he would never realize how he feels until he can't tell her.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a melancholy episode.
Yeah. And I feel like Paul Giamatti is always bringing his A game in all the roles that he plays.
I am the Rhino. I told you I would be back.
That's why he doesn't know him. It's Spider-Man. He's wearing a mask.
Which Spider-Man was it? Was it Toby? Was it Andrew? I can't remember. I hit my head.
There's too many of them, but I can't remember. Yeah.
Let's go into the photo. There's vulture wings and Dr. Octopus arms.
Even though he was, only in it for the beginning and the end of that movie, he still gave it all he could with the material that he was given.
Yeah. And he's going for what I like to say Willem Dafoe, where it's ultimate scenery chewing acting, but that is what is required.
Have you ever seen him in Shoot 'Em Up with Clive Owen?
Yes. Yeah. With live action Bugs Bunny.
Live action Bugs Bunny. And there was one moment that really made me laugh where he was trying to snipe Clive Owen and he gets away. Or he was trying to snipe whatever he's protecting. Was it a baby or something? He was trying
something to kill? Like that. Yeah, I think so.
And then he's like looking through the scope and he goes, F me sideways. And he just said it with such gravitas that it just made me laugh so much.
The Academy Award for Best Line goes to
the MTV Movie Awards goes to Paul Giamatti for this one line.
For beep me sideways.
Yeah. So I thought it was a thumbs up. I'm giving them all thumbs up. Can you tell? Yeah.
Should we do our half thumbs up from last time?
Half. Yeah. Chatting Pitch has been brought to you by Leslie Way and Matthew D. Smith. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to listen to others and maybe even subscribe. You can follow us on the website, formerly known as Twitter.
Listen to us on Spotify or wherever else you listen to podcasts. Leslie and Matthew have their own side hustles as well. Feel free to check out Leslie's YouTube channel or Matthew's Medium blog. Links in the description. If you want anything else, we might have other links in the description if we think of anything interesting to add. Thank you for listening. I love you.